Welcome to Pro Cars. Today, we're not just looking at a new car. Today, we're standing in front of a feeling that many people quietly carried for years. This is the 2026 Honda Civic, and before you call it just another Civic, stop for a second. Look at it. Really look at it. This car doesn't ask for attention. It takes it. The moment your eyes land on that deep, glossy red paint, something happens inside you. It's not excitement. It's not curiosity. It's recognition. That color doesn't exist to be pretty. It exists to be remembered. Under showroom lights, it reflects confidence, speed, and control. It feels alive, like the car is already moving even while standing still. The shape tells its own story. Low, wide, planted. This is not a design made for parking lots. This is a design made for roads that stretch endlessly ahead. From the front, the car looks focused. Not aggressive for the sake of drama, but sharp in a disciplined way. The headlights are narrow, precise, and intense like eyes that don't blink when pressure builds. They don't glow softly. They cut through space. The blacked-out grille feels purposeful, breathing in air like an athlete preparing for a sprint. Even the smallest details feel intentional, as if nothing here was added just to look good. And that red Honda badge, it doesn't scream heritage. It whispers confidence. Move along the side, and the car's personality becomes clearer. The roofline flows smoothly toward the back, giving it a fastback-like stance that feels aerodynamic and athletic. The character lines aren't soft or decorative. They're tight, controlled, and direct. They guide airflow, but more importantly, they guide emotion. Your eyes follow those lines naturally, and before you realize it, you're already imagining yourself behind the wheel. The wheels are dark, bold, and unapologetic. Low-profile tires hug them tightly, sending a clear message. Comfort was not the priority here. Connection was. This is a car that wants feedback from the road. Every curve, every texture, every movement is meant to be felt, not filtered. When you reach the rear, the tone changes, but the intensity increases. This is where the Civic shows its confidence fully. The taillights wrap around with a modern, aggressive shape that feels instantly recognizable. They don't fade into the design, they complete it. The rear bumper is muscular, wide, and grounded. The diffuser isn't there to impress casual viewers, it's there because this car was designed with speed in mind. And then there are the exhausts. Centered, balanced, honest. They're not oversized for attention. They're not hidden for comfort. They exist because performance demands a voice. Even without hearing it, you know what this car sounds like. You can almost feel it in your chest. Inside, even though we only catch glimpses, the story continues. The seats appear deep, supportive, and driver-focused. This isn't an interior that pampers you, it respects you. It's built for someone who enjoys driving, not someone who just wants to arrive. The steering wheel feels like it belongs in your hands. The dashboard feels like it belongs to you, not the passenger. Everything points inward toward the driver like the car is saying, "You're in control now." 8. And that's what makes this Civic different. It's not trying to be luxury in the traditional sense. It's luxury through purpose, luxury through balance, luxury through emotion. This car understands something many modern vehicles have forgotten. People don't fall in love with screens and features, they fall in love with moments. Late-night drives, empty highways, the sound of the engine echoing off walls, the feeling when the road opens up and everything else disappears. The 2026 Honda Civic doesn't try to replace that feeling. It protects it. It feels like a reminder of why driving mattered in the first place, why we stared out of windows as kids when cars passed by, why posters stayed on walls longer than trends. This isn't a car built for everyone, and that's exactly why it matters. It's for the ones who still care, the ones who feel connected to the road, the ones who believe a car should have a personality, not just a price tag. The moment you sit inside, close the door, and grip the wheel, the outside world fades. The noise, the pressure, the expectations, all gone. There's just you, the road, and a machine that understands your instincts. That's not technology. That's trust. The 2026 Honda Civic doesn't chase the future by abandoning its soul. It carries its soul forward. And that's why this first look doesn't feel like an introduction. It feels like a reunion. If this is where the Civic is heading, then driving isn't dying. It's waiting. Welcome to Pro Cars, the place where future machines are revealed before they become reality. If you're someone who gets excited by futuristic SUVs, upcoming vehicles, bold new designs, and next-generation performance, then trust me, you're exactly where you belong. Before we dive in, do one thing for me. Subscribe to ProCars. Hit that like button, because on this channel, we don't just show cars, we decode the future of mobility. Now let me ask you something. What if Jeep decided to forget everything it has done before and design an SUV that looks military strong, urban luxury, and future ready, all at the same time? What you're about to see is not just another SUV. This is Jeep Recon, and it may redefine what a modern off-road vehicle looks like in 2026 and beyond. And make sure you stay till the end, because there's a hidden detail most people completely miss. And once you see it, you'll never look at this SUV the same way again. The very first thing that hits you about the 2026 Jeep Recon is its stance. This SUV doesn't ask for attention, it commands it. From the front, it looks wide, planted, and confident, almost like it's saying, I'm built to survive where roads don't exist. The body color, this deep military green tone, is not chosen by accident. This shade instantly connects with strength, durability, off-road heritage, yet at the same time, the gloss finish keeps it premium, modern, and urban. This is Jeep telling us clearly, Recon is built for city life and wild terrain without compromise. Let's talk about the front fascia, because this is where Jeep makes its boldest statement. The iconic 7-slot Jeep grille is still here, but it's been reimagined. It's wider, darker, more aggressive, with a closed-off design hinting strongly at electrification. This is not a traditional gas-only Jeep. This is a Jeep that's ready for the next era. The LED headlights are sharp, slim, and futuristic. They don't look soft or friendly. They look focused, like eyes locked on a target. Below that, the bumper design is thick and functional. You can see integrated skid plate styling, red recovery hooks, high ground clearance. This isn't fake off-road design. This is functional aggression. Everything here tells you one thing. This SUV is meant to be used, not just shown. Now look at the tires. These are not city tires pretending to be tough. These are wide, chunky, all-terrain tires that scream capability. The wheel arches are squared and muscular, giving Recon a planted and unstoppable look. This setup suggests serious grip, high suspension travel, confidence on dirt, sand, snow, and rocks. Jeep clearly wants Recon owners to feel fearless, whether you're driving through downtown streets or climbing a mountain trail. This SUV doesn't change its personality. From the side, the Jeep Recon looks clean and minimal. No unnecessary lines, no fake vents, no over-designed drama, just strong surfaces and a boxy silhouette that pays respect to Jeep's legacy, while still moving forward. The roofline is straight, suggesting good headroom and a spacious cabin. The blacked-out pillars give it a floating roof effect, which adds a premium, modern touch. This is where Jeep perfectly balances. Classic off-road DNA, modern electric SUV styling. At the back, the Recon stays simple but powerful. The LED taillights are slim and horizontal, stretching across the rear to make the SUV look wider. There's no loud branding, no unnecessary chrome, just a clean Jeep badge and a solid rear bumper designed to handle impact and terrain. The rear diffuser-style design hints again at a future-focused platform, likely electric or hybrid. This is Jeep saying, we don't need to shout, our design speaks for itself. While the interior isn't fully visible yet, the exterior design tells us a lot about what to expect inside. Expect a driver-focused cockpit, digital displays without being overwhelming, rugged materials mixed with premium finishes. This won't be a spaceship interior, and that's intentional. Jeep owners want durability, comfort, simplicity, buttons you can press, controls you can trust, technology that helps, not distracts. This is a vehicle meant for real driving, not just screens. Now let's talk about what really excites people. The powertrain. Jeep Recon is expected to be fully electric or electric first, built on a next-generation platform, offering instant torque and silent power. That means incredible off-road control, strong acceleration, low center of gravity. Electric power makes perfect sense here. Off-road vehicles benefit massively from precise torque delivery, smooth power, zero engine lag. This could be one of the most capable electric off-road SUVs ever made. Based on design, technology, and Jeep's direction, the 2026 Jeep Recon will likely sit in the mid to premium SUV segment. Not cheap, but not unreachable either. This is aimed at buyers who want something different, something bold, something future-ready. People who don't follow trends, they set them. Now here's the detail I told you to wait for. Look closely at the overall design language. There's something missing. No loud exhaust, no aggressive engine vents, no mechanical chaos. This design is calm, controlled, confident. That tells us something important. Jeep isn't building Recon to fight other SUVs. Jeep is building Recon to outlast them. This is not about speed, not about flexing numbers. This is about freedom, the freedom to go anywhere. In a world that's changing fast, the 2026 Jeep Recon isn't just an upcoming model. It's a statement that says, off-road doesn't have to be old school. Electric doesn't have to be boring. Future cars can still have soul. If this is the direction Jeep is going, the future looks incredibly exciting. If you enjoyed this deep first look, like the video, subscribe to Pro Cars, because the future of cars is only getting started here. Welcome to Pro Cars. If you are someone who lives for future cars, if you get excited by next generation designs, and if the name Supra still sends chills down your spine, then trust me, you are exactly where you belong. Before we go any further, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, because this channel is all about what's coming next, before the world is ready for it. Now take a deep breath, because what you're looking at right now is not just a car. This could be the future face of the Supra. This isn't a redesign. This isn't an update. This is Toyota asking one dangerous question. What happens if we stop playing safe? And by the end of this video, I'm going to reveal one detail hidden in this design that most people will completely miss. But once you see it, you'll never look at the Supra the same way again. So stay with me. The very first thing that hits you is presence. This 2026 Supra concept doesn't scream for attention. It commands it. Low, wide, aggressive. The body sits close to the ground like it's ready to launch, even when standing still. This is not a car designed to please everyone. This is a car designed for people who understand performance culture. The deep gloss black finish is doing something very intentional here. Black hides nothing. It exposes every curve, every shadow, every muscle. Toyota didn't choose this color to look elegant. They chose it to look serious. Under showroom lighting, the reflections slide across the body, like liquid metal. This tells us one thing very clearly. This design was created to be photographed, filmed, admired. Let's start with the front. The nose is sharp, aggressive, and low, almost predatory. The headlights are slim, angular, and focused. No unnecessary drama. No gimmicks. These lights don't try to look futuristic. They are futuristic. The front bumper features large air intakes, suggesting serious cooling requirements. This tells us something important. This Supra is built around performance first, not looks first. And notice the center grille. Minimal branding, clean execution. Confidence doesn't need explanation. The hood design is subtle but intentional. Sculpted lines guide airflow toward the windshield and roof. No fake vents. No unnecessary creases. Everything here exists for a reason. This is the kind of design you see when engineers and designers actually listen to each other. From the side, the Supra looks balanced. The wheel arches are wide and muscular, hugging the tires tightly. The roofline slopes smoothly toward the rear, creating that classic sports car silhouette, without copying the past. This is evolution, not nostalgia. The wheels are large, dark, and aggressive. Low-profile performance tires. Signal one thing clearly. Grip matters here. This is not a car designed for comfort cruising. This is built for control, precision, and confidence. Now let's talk about the rear, because this is where Toyota got bold. The taillights are sharp and minimal, wrapping around the rear like glowing blades. The rear bumper is aggressive, housing a large diffuser that screams aerodynamic intent. Dual exhaust tips sit wide apart. A classic performance statement. And then there's the spoiler. Not oversized, not flashy. Just enough to tell you, this car belongs on a track. While we don't see the interior directly, the exterior design tells us a lot. Expect driver-focused cockpit, minimal distractions, low seating position, sport-oriented materials. This Supra isn't about luxury first. It's about connection. You don't sit in this car, you sit with it. Toyota hasn't confirmed specs, but let's read between the lines. This design suggests rear-wheel drive, turbocharged powertrain, possible hybrid performance assist, improved chassis rigidity. This could be Toyota's answer to modern performance demands, without killing the soul of the Supra. If this design becomes reality, expect pricing to land somewhere between $60,000, $75,000 USD, positioned to compete with BMW M cars, Nissan Z performance trims, entry-level Porsche models. The Supra name carries weight. Toyota knows that. This design feels like a message. We remember who we are. It respects the past, without being trapped by it. Now here's the detail I promised. Look closely at the front lighting signature. Notice how it mirrors the rear taillight shape. That symmetry isn't accidental. It represents balance. Front to rear, past to future, power to control. This is Toyota quietly telling us, the next Supra won't just be fast, it will be complete. If you love future cars, if you respect real automotive design, and if you believe the Supra still has a story left to tell, then subscribe to Pro Cars right now. Like this video. Comment your thoughts. Because the future isn't coming. It's already here. Welcome to Pro Cars, the home of tomorrow's machines. If your heart beats faster at the sound of engines, if your dreams are painted in carbon fiber and fire, and if the idea of future hypercars makes you feel alive, then you have just stepped into the right world. Before we go deeper, do yourself one favor. Hit that subscribe button, because every time a new monster like this is born, you deserve to be the first to witness it. Now, breathe. Because what you are about to see is not a car. It is a statement. When the world thought Pagani had already reached its limits, they answered by doing the most Pagani thing possible. They went further. What stands in front of you today is a machine that looks like it escaped from a future where cars are worshipped. Stay until the end, because there's a hidden design secret in this car that no one, and I mean no one, is noticing. But once I show you, you will never unsee it. Look at this stance. It sits low, almost kissing the floor. Wide shoulders, sharp angles, a body that looks like it wants to break free, burst forward, and leave the earth behind. This isn't designed to move through air. It is designed to cut through it. The entire silhouette screams one thing. I am not here to participate. I am here to dominate. The first emotional hit, that deep electric ocean blue paint. It isn't just a color. It's a feeling, the feeling of cold speed, like steel slicing through wind, like night swallowing light. Under showroom reflections, the shade transitions, from sapphire blue to frozen metallic black, fluid, alive, almost as if the car itself is breathing. This is the psychology of presence, a color that announces power, without needing words. Let's step closer. Let your eyes meet the face. Double-stack quad headlights, like the eyes of an apex predator. Round, piercing, unblinking. Each one speaking. I see you. I know you cannot forget me. The front splitter. Raw carbon fiber layered like a blade. No painted plastic. No softness. Only function. The hood vents are not decoration. They are arteries, letting the engine breathe. Like a living creature. Every corner, every cut, every fold was carved with intention. And when Pagani gives intention, they do not whisper it. They shout it. From the side, you see the truth. This car doesn't drive on the road. It attacks it. The wheel arches swallow the hyper-wide tires, locking them inside like a clenched fist holding a weapon. Those tires smooth, thick, wide, built for grip, built for control, built for fearlessness. The body lines, flowing like rivers carved into steel, each one designed to guide wind. Exactly where Pagani wants it. Nothing is accidental. This car looks like art. but functions like physics. The gaps, the channels, the cuts on the side. That is Pagani whispering. Air is my paintbrush, and speed is my canvas. Turn around. This is where the heart rate spikes. That race wing massive, unapologetic. Not a toy, not a concept, a weapon. Supported by 4 vertical stabilizers, it holds the car down when the world tries to rip it off the ground at 350 kilometers per hour. Quad exhaust tips, 4 pipes. A tradition, a legacy, a signature. Pagani never forgets who it is. The taillights, 4 glowing circles, eyes of a beast staring at those left behind. And the red LED strip, 1 long line stretching across the body. It doesn't say goodbye. It says, try to catch me, even though the image doesn't show it. Pagani interiors are never inside a car. They are inside a dream. Expect exposed carbon fiber like bones of a dragon, hand-stitched leather that feels like history, switches that click like old watches, a steering wheel designed like a throne control, a cockpit that isolates you from Earth itself. Pagani doesn't only build machines, they build identity. Inside this car, you don't sit, you transform. Specs aren't announced, but the body reveals the truth. This is no EV silence car, no whisper. This is combustion, this is fire. Expect a powertrain targeting over 800 HP, a V12 heartbeat, naturally aspirated or twin-turbo evolution, 0-60 that bends physics, a top speed where fear becomes respect. Pagani never built cars for the masses. They build for the few, who dare to feel. You already know. This isn't for everyone. This isn't even for the rich. It is for the chosen. Estimated price tag? $2.5 million, $3.8 million USD. And even if you have the money, you still need something else. Pagani must want you to own it. Because this car isn't just about the next generation. It is about legacy. The world is leaving combustion behind. And Pagani is saying, not yet. Not until we make history. One more time. Remember I promised you a secret? Look carefully at the headlights, and then at the rear taillight circles. Front, 2 vertical stacks of round lights, like a pair of glowing lungs. Rear, 4 circular taillights, but arranged like a mirror reflection. This is not random. It is symbolism. The car breathes through the front, and exhaled fire through the back. This is Pagani telling you, this car is alive. If cars like this awaken something inside you, if machines like this make you believe that the future will be beautiful, then subscribe to Pro Cars right now. Like this video, comment your thoughts, share it with someone who understands. Because cars like this should never be forgotten quietly. This is the 2026 Pagani Zonda, and the future has officially arrived. Welcome to Pro Cars, the home of tomorrow's machines, where dreams are sculpted into metal and the future arrives early. If you breathe passion for futuristic cars, if your heart speeds up every time a new concept hits the world, then you just found your place. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe, like this video, and join the community of people who see the world differently, who believe the impossible is only the next chapter. Because what you're about to see is not a car. It's a statement. It's wealth translated into shape, power molded into elegance, and luxury spoken in silence. Today, we reveal something never seen before: the 2026 Mercedes-Benz Exelero First Look. A machine that doesn't just move, it announces you. Before we touch the doors, before we let our eyes soak into its lines, let's speak directly to those watching. Some people come to a car video for noise, but you're different. You're the one who wants to see the next era. You follow concept leaks, prototypes, Geneva whispers, and render room sketches. You belong to the crowd that doesn't ask what is available now. You ask what is coming next. So if you are someone who is fascinated by future supercars, luxury grand tours, flagship EV concepts, hypercars that only billionaires can pre-order, then sit tight, because the 2026 Mercedes-Benz Exelero was made for your imagination. Now take a breath and look at it. Midnight black, not glossy. Not matte, but a liquid shadow tone that swallows reflections and gives them back like a mirror made of silk. You can almost feel how the surface curves if you just hold your breath long enough. Those front lines, not sharp, but confident, the kind of shape only a designer with decades of emotional storytelling can draw. Every inch feels like someone whispered, "Make it grand, but make it lethal." And right at the center, the grille. A tall, cathedral-style chrome grille, vertical bars like silver piano keys, the same language once spoken by Maybach heritage. It is not just a grille, it is a crown, a silent message. Power didn't come accidentally, it was chosen. Look deeper. The headlights' razor-thin LED strips stretching into the curve, glowing like focused eyes of a predator in a dark jungle. This isn't lighting, it's attitude. Underneath, aerodynamic channels carved like wind tunnels, sculpted by nature itself. Air doesn't hit this car. Air kneels before it. The front bumper low, almost kissing the floor, a reminder. This machine isn't meant for casual asphalt. It's meant for roads that smell like money. Follow the line across the side, a single sculpted motion. Wide shoulders, long doors, a roofline that drops just enough to say, "This is luxury but never slow." Notice the wheels. Not just rims, architectural sculptures. Turbine-styled, deep dish, thin spoke elegance, the type you see only in private garages guarded by biometric vaults. Each wheel is a whisper of the future, low-profile tires, gripping reality like they refuse to let you fall. Now let your eyes drift to the back, where silence ends and dominance begins. A single, continuous LED bar stretching across a red horizon as if the car carries its own sunset wherever it goes. Tailpipes, twin exhausts, squared oval, placed like jewelry on a king. A diffuser sculpted not for looks, but for the kind of high-speed stability that only horses worth millions can understand. The back doesn't scream. It whispers, "Follow if you can," but you won't. Now, imagine opening the door. It's not loud. It's not dramatic. It's silent, the kind of silence that feels expensive. Inside a space where technology doesn't replace luxury, it serves it. Picture it. Soft, hand-stitched leather wrapping every surface like someone cared enough to spend time. Ambient lighting glowing like a heartbeat. A steering wheel designed not for turning, but for commanding. The dashboard, a sweeping digital arc. One seamless line of glowing information. Not asking you to look, but inviting you. The seats low, sculpted, wrapping around you like a throne custom-built for a single name, yours. The entire interior screams one thing. Whoever owns me has already won. Now pause. Ask yourself, what would it feel like to walk into a world where every door opens because of who you are, not because you asked, but because you arrived? This car is that feeling made physical. And right now, as you're watching, your mind is calculating. Your heart is imagining. Your soul is asking, could this one day be mine? And that's why Mercedes designed it, not to be driven, but to be desired. Now here's what the world doesn't know yet. The 2026 Exalero may be powered by, rumored, a twin-turbo V8 hybrid, or a fully electric quad-motor system with 1,200-plus horsepower equivalent. Mercedes has remained silent intentionally, because uncertainty creates hunger, and this entire car is a psychological experiment. How much will the world want something when the world is not allowed to know it? You want a number? You want the line that tells you whether you belong at the table? The previous Exalero in reality sold for $8 million. This new 2026 interpretation, if built, if released, if allowed to exist, it is estimated to be $10 million starting. A price that doesn't ask who you are. It tells you who you cannot be. Don't click away yet, because the most important truth is coming. This car might never be mass-produced. It may remain a ghost, a billionaire-only whisper. A car you don't see but only hear about in quiet, private circles. Which means, right now, this video might be the closest most people on Earth will ever get to it. That is why you watched. That is why your pulse is rising. Because this isn't content, it's access. So now take a last look. Let your eyes memorize the curve of its back, the shine of its wheels, the silence of its presence. Because what you saw is not just a concept, it is a vision. The vision of a world where luxury isn't bought. It is earned. If you felt something, if even for 1 second your heart said, I want this, then subscribe to Pro Cars, like this video, because every like tells the algorithm. Show this to someone who dreams, and dreams deserve to be seen. Thank you for watching. Welcome to the future. Welcome to to the 2026 Mercedes-Benz Exelero. Welcome to Pro Cars. If you're someone who is fascinated by future cars, if you believe the next generation of vehicles is more about emotion and presence than just speed, then you are in the right place. On this channel, we don't just look at cars, we decode them. So before we begin, subscribe to Pro Cars, like this video, because today, you're about to witness something truly different. This is not just a car, this is El Dorado. What you're looking at right now isn't built to compete with other cars, it's built to stand above them. And by the end of this video, I'll reveal one design decision that quietly explains why this El Dorado concept could change the definition of luxury performance forever. Stay till the end. You'll see what most people miss. The first word that comes to mind is commanding. This El Dorado doesn't look fast. It looks unstoppable. Low stance, wide shoulders, long proportions. This is a car that doesn't chase attention. It attracts respect. The design philosophy here is very clear. Luxury first, power second, speed last. And that's intentional. The deep, metallic crimson red paint is doing heavy emotional work. Red here doesn't mean aggression. It means royalty. Under natural light, the surface reflects softly, almost like polished metal rather than paint. This color choice tells us something important. This El Dorado isn't built for racetracks. It's built for grand entrances. Let's talk about the front. The vertical LED light signature is unlike anything else on the road. Tall, clean, dominant. It almost feels architectural, like the pillars of a modern luxury building. The grille is wide and bold, with strong vertical lines that suggest strength and confidence. This front end doesn't ask for approval. It assumes it. And notice something important. No aggressive angles. No sharp chaos. Everything is calm, controlled, and intentional. The lower bumper integrates airflow channels without breaking the visual harmony. This tells us the engineers didn't fight the designers. They collaborated. The car slices air quietly, not violently. This is refined power. From the side, the El Dorado looks like a moving sculpture. The doors are long. The roofline flows seamlessly toward the rear. Large sculpted air intakes sit behind the front wheels. Subtle but functional. This design suggests a rear-biased power layout, hinting at serious performance under that body. The large multi-spoke alloy wheels are designed more like jewelry than racing hardware. Low-profile tires wrap tightly around them, ensuring grip without sacrificing ride comfort. This setup screams high-speed cruising, effortless control, silent dominance. Now the rear. This is where the El Dorado truly separates itself. Horizontal LED taillights stretch across the width, creating a sense of calm stability. The vertical rear lighting mirrors the front, creating visual symmetry. The quad exhaust setup confirms this is not just an electric dream. There's real power here. The rear diffuser is subtle but effective, designed for balance rather than drama. Now, step inside. The interior is where this concept becomes emotional. Red ambient lighting flows through the cabin, like controlled energy. The dashboard is wide, layered, and minimal. Instead of overwhelming screens, the displays are integrated into the design. The steering wheel feels sculpted, not technical. The seats look supportive yet luxurious. This is an interior designed to calm the driver, not excite them. Because true luxury doesn't shout. This El Dorado doesn't feel obsessed with touchscreens. Instead, technology feels embedded, not displayed. Expect advanced driver assistance, predictive navigation, intelligent cabin climate, personalized driving profiles. Technology here supports the experience. It doesn't dominate it. Based on the design language, this El Dorado likely features hybrid V8 or advanced V6 twin turbo, rear wheel or all-wheel drive, adaptive suspension, silent cruising mode. This isn't built to set lap records. It's built to redefine long-distance luxury performance. If this concept reaches production, expect pricing around $90,000, $120,000, USD. Positioned above, BMW 8 Series, Mercedes S-Class Coupe, Porsche Panamera. This is not mass luxury. This is statement luxury. Eldorado isn't just a name. It represents heritage, American luxury dominance, timeless presence. By reviving this name, the brand isn't chasing trends. It's reclaiming identity. Here's what most people will miss. Look at how the vertical lighting elements frame the car from both front and rear. This design creates a visual illusion. The car looks taller, wider, and more powerful than it actually is. This is psychological design. It's not about speed numbers. It's about how powerful you feel driving it. That's the real future of luxury. If you believe the future of cars is about presence, identity, and emotion, then this Eldorado concept just spoke directly to you. Subscribe to ProCars